Hey, and welcome back to Satisfactory episode 13. What did we do last episode? To be honest, I can't remember. I think we messed around with some of this. Tried to get this a bit more productive. And just, yeah. Oh, that's right. We done the we done these big machines here, didn't we? And how much have we made? Not much. I think our biggest problem is going to be these screws, by the looks of it. But that will more than likely be fixed soon. Actually, what I might do is I might take those with me. What have I got in my pockets here? Yeah. Okay, so we'll use our jetpack, and I've played around with the settings just a little bit with the jetpack. I've turned off that thruster because it's just too fast. If you just want to go short distance, it's a pain. So one thing a couple of points of note to be aware of when you're using the jetpack is this bar down the bottom and this here. So it's got 191. If we look here, we'll see we've got 191. So as long as you've got it in your inventory, that's all that matters. And this white bar there, you'll watch as I fly, it goes down. And every time I tap the space bar, it goes orange, and then it'll get to a point where that starts flashing like that. That means you need to land to refuel, because you can only use a certain amount at a time. I came over here to get computers. And the other thing to take note of is, for example, we'll go around here. See if we can. You can hold the space bar down to get yourself a bit of extra height and stuff. Right, so we'll go up here. Right. I'll just show you this. If you're running, hold the controls key and it gives you a boost, but it uses it real quick, and you want to watch out for that. Okay, I'm going to do a treat here. We're going to go back to where we started, because I don't want to go through that hassle with the the lizard doggo again. If I'd done a lot of work, I might have possibly not just dealt with it. So you want to be careful if you're using that boost, and you want to watch your height. Like if you're up high like this, make sure you've got enough fuel to land gently like that. Because you will take damage. It can be slightly hard to control, like once you get going. You know, if you want to go here and then you decide you want to go this way, it takes a while for it to turn. If you want to go back this way, it takes, you know, you can't just turn it on a dime, as they say. So you can jump off and then press a button at the last minute type thing. What I'm going to do is I'm going to build a platform type thing. Oh. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. I want to go into there. I want to get rid of some of the stuff. Got any more room in there? No, I haven't. I might do I might build another one of these in the back here. Yeah, I should probably get it aligned. I'll just put it there, that'll do. So we'll take all that out. I'll put everything else in here but those. I'll keep the jetpack. Sure, might do. Oop. I had that gun the wrong way anyway. These are my rods and my basics. Okay. I don't think I'll use all of this, but I'm going to take it all. What I'm going to do, I'm going to put that in there. And we're going to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. We'll eventually go over and get some more. Go over here. Go up here. Go up the top. I don't know if it's any faster to fly, but I just like to fly. So we'll go around here and we'll start building the loop for our track. I've done a bit of experimentation offline just to see where I want to take it. So I've got a rough idea of where I want to go. A very rough idea. So we'll go out here to start with. And this is fun. What's it? Oh. No. 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 Well, we might have to just deal with that. Actually, what we can do is we can go... Oh. Did I... That was a stupid thing to do. That's flashing because we've got no fuel. Or we're very low on fuel. We'll go back up here. Can we get up there? We should be able to. When I go through this fuel, I should keep a lot more on me. What we'll do is we'll just have the train go around that just a little bit. Right, so I think I want it to go about here. Can't remember exactly where that one here. Ooh. I think we'll go here about 50 as well. Get rid of this. Be careful doing this because we don't want to delete anything we don't want to delete. And there. Don't stand on the branch you're about to cut off. So as I said, I've kind of planned this out a little bit. Yeah, I think I want to go about there. So the way it's going to work is the rail's going to be going down here, and I'll just do one row. Just to see. So I might go. Just try it and see what it looks like going that way. I'll go that way. Yeah. Now we need to go up a little bit here. So we'll go here and open our foundations. Now, trains are the same as 2, 3, 4, 5. The same as the tractors. Now they don't really like steep heights. They can do it for the most part, but it slows them down. We only want to go about 20 or so here. Oop. Because I want to go out here. Exactly how far I want to go with this. Because I want to leave a space for... Okay, so conveyor belts will be there. 1, 2, 3. So the rail will be going down here, and we need 2 wide, 2 either side type thing for the basins and platforms. And then I want to leave a gap 2. Okay, so yeah, that'll be right. So we'll go, yeah. In that right direction. I'll try 20 on that. Because the problem is if we didn't raise it up, then we'd be running into that. And we'd be clipping. So we'll go another 20. I'll take another 20. Just in case we decide to expand the that base, that factory. And then we'll go down here with these ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we'll go out 50 or so here. Oh, that one there. Go out there 50. Don't think we'll need that much, but now this is where we have some fun. I forgot to press the run button. I think. No. Right, so I'm going to go control and I want to head out here to the other. And now here, the train comes through here. Yeah, I think I definitely overshot that by a... Let's see what we've got here. That's right. I went... I'm going to bring it around here. And turn it about here. Not sure. If we'll go that way. Yeah, we'll go that way. So in theory, we should be able to keep going until we hit. Okay, we'll take it back to 100. Okay. Not far off. So we can put a station somewhere along here and pick up these resources and stuff like that. Concrete's still going. Oh, hello. Take that. Don't overshoot. Right, so now we can... Too much out there. Don't think there's much past there. So now we put... Yeah. And... we should be able to hit that. Almost, not quite. Oh, what am I doing? Pressing that. a super boost. Get there just as it's finishing. Hopefully got enough to make it all the way over there. And all is here is there's nothing in there. Just bring up the map. And see that's the edge of the map there. So just zoom in there. So that's where the edge of the map is, technically. I don't think there's much down there that we can get. So if we will just bring that map back up. Get ourselves on a straight path. So you can see we're almost to the edge of the map back there. I didn't think it would take that much concrete. Right, so we'll get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actual 7, 8, 10. Get another 4 stacks. Not there. Over here. To use, hey buddy, give us a lift. Give us a ride. Oh. I guess if you time it right, you could probably jump on them. But my coordination's not that brilliant. I'll go down here, get some more concrete. See what we've got in here. That should be basically enough to finish what we're doing. Get up here. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. So the jetpack is a lot faster to get around. I love that beautiful scenery. Done a brilliant job with that, I think. Can't see it. It's be here. Looks like it. And it goes that way by the looks of it. Right. Now what we'll do is we'll go back here to back to the base. might actually do, see if I can grab some more of that. That should be enough for us to get the next level. Put our... Right, buddy, there you are. Hello. Give me some iron. They do occasionally give you helpful stuff. Right, so we need another 50 of those, 50 computers. I'll grab another one of those, another... Oh, hold on. Oh, what am I doing? I'm going to take it out of here. I don't think I'm going to have enough to do everything. 1, 2, 3. Should have grabbed some more pipe. Oh, I can get some pipe up the top here anyway. Right, so put that in there, that in there, that in there, and that in there.
Milestone reached. A new set of buildings and vehicles needed for long-range transportation has been made available. In addition to built-in power conduction, rails-based transit ensures increased efficiency and reliability for both the transport of pioneers and cargo.
Right, so what we'll do here is we'll go to transportation. So we've got that truck earlier on, but we're not going to do that. So we have electric locomotive, freight car, train station, freight platform, road freight platform, empty platforms and railways. So we'll need 2 of these. Grab a couple of these. Grab one of those to start with. And grab one of those and one of those. And a couple of those. Oops, I'll scroll this down so I can see all my items. So we need 30 motors. Heavy modular frames we need. Take that one. 22 computers. Cable. Go over and grab some more cable. I must grab some extra wire while we're at it. Don't know if we'll use all that, but take it anyway. And we'll go over here and build our no, we won't go in here. We'll get rid of that. Go back here. We'll put those in there. And we'll go in here. And we need 10 beacons. Right. So I'll go back up here, just use this. So we'll build our first train station about here. Trying to decide which way I want the train to go. Where's clockwise? That way. Yeah. Right, so what we need to do is we need to let's all start here. Right. Train station, blank, that. Okay, so you always need to start with the train station. You can't put anything else down. Floor is too steep. Why is the floor too steep? So you always start with your train station. And if you can see the arrow there, that points at the direction the train is going to go. Now, it's going to get a bit complicated, but I'll do my best to explain it as we're going. This is just the way I like to do it. Freight platform, which will be go over there. So you can see over there on the left is where the inputs and outputs are. And a fluid freight platform. Yeah, right on so we can see a bit better. Give ourselves pretty manoeuvring room. Okay, so this is your train platform, so I'll explain all this in a minute. This is just an empty platform. So you can see the freight platforms are basically the same as the large storage containers. And you can open them up and you can put stuff in the inventory, take stuff out, whatever. And it's, the fluid platform is just fluid. So they can hold 2,400 a minute. Don't know why that's going up and down when there's nothing even in it. And just like the truck station, you've got your load and unload. So what we'll do is we'll put a rail down here. So what I like to do is put the rail on 9 close that. Now, I like to come out 2 from each. What I'll do is I'll put one here, and you can rotate them. And I'll bring that to here. And then we'll connect these up. When it comes to the corners, 2, 3, gonna run into a problem here. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So get rid of that one. Okay. Put it in the middle. Take us around that way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Goes in the middle. And then I just like to give myself 2. And then we can go like this, and hopefully that'll connect. I'll explain the corners in a second on the next bend we do, because this is probably not going to be a typical corner. I just like to give myself a bit of room to run the corners. 1, 2, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come to here. And connect that up and bring that back in line. Right, so now we just go down here. I just like to keep things even. It goes just over, I think, if you'll count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, that's right, it's 12. So it's 12 and 2, 3 bits. So it's 1, 2, 3. But you can take it that extra 3 bits if you want to, but I'm not going to delete that because we're at a corner. Right, so we're going down here, right, so it's going to be coming down here and turning here. So what I like to do is 1, 2, 3, 4. And then put that down there. I think you can do 3. If you'll try it. don't think you can go any tighter than that. And it pays to kind of like do this, and otherwise you end up with your track kind of going funny. 2, 3. I normally like to do 4, but I'm just gonna Yep. But you can't go any tighter than that. Just because of the way the tracks work. But I like to make the corners a bit wider, just a little bit more gentle. And I'll just show you this as an example. I'll go back to here where I had it set for 3. You want to try and keep them even, otherwise what happens is it won't connect. If you don't have an even amount on each, or the same amount on each side of it. At the moment, trains don't have collisions. So they'll just pass through each other. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll just go back here, back to our station. We've got that little bit put down. And we'll put our train down. You don't have to do it at the station. You can do it anywhere along the track you like. So you start with your locomotive and you want to get it facing the right way. So the those double wheels, what looks like double wheels, they go to the back. So what we actually do is we'll run this down here. Put our train so that's the front of the train, that's the back of the train. And then the freight car is the same for fluids as it is for right, so you give you a station a name. So I'm going to call this main factory, and I'm going to go ORE, just so I know it's the ore factory. This is going to be the ore train, and you press enter, and we'll put some power on here. Now where's the power up there? So bring that down to say here, and we're going to have to find somewhere to connect it, or connect it to there. That'll do. And so it's now powered. Okay, we've got a fluctuation with our power somewhere along the way. We'll have to look at that. So now, just the same as you name the station, so you can see there it tells us the name of the station. You can name your trains, and you need to get on it. So you get on it by pressing E, press V, get into the inventory, give the train a name. My first 22. And enter. And you can put a timetable on it. So because we've only got the one factory, that's all we've got a choice of. And then you've made changes to this timetable. Close this window to apply the changes. So you've got to close that to accept, for it to accept it. Then you go to autopilot, and it'll pull into the station and stop. And then docking, unable to get to the next stop because we haven't continued the loop. So we'll go here and we'll take it off autopilot. And you press W and S key, so you press W key to go forwards, space key to brake, and the S key to go backwards. So we'll go along here. And if it gets to the end of the track, it'll just stop. So you can go backwards. So what we'll do is take this backwards. We'll just stop it there. So if it's on manual control, it'll just stop. So now we continue this along here. And when you get to these here, they can be a bit of a pain to try and to get to look nice, but I haven't really found a way of doing it. There are many suggestions, but actually what I might do, try this. You should be able to connect from a distance. I'll try it like this and just see what that does. How that looks. Not wow. Okay, so I'm just going to do some experimenting. There is a way I done it. I just can't remember how I done it. I think it was kind of like that. And then try that, see what that looks like. Yeah, that looks a bit better. It kind of goes up a bit there, and it kind of clips through just a little bit there, but I don't think you can really get around that. And we do our corner here. So we'll go, yeah, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Bring that to here. So if you don't put those, what I've found is if 1, 2, 3, 4, if you don't put these things in the before the corners, what tends to happen is your track gets a bit of a wobble to it, and it's very hard to get that wobble out of it. And it gets kind of, now like what I want it to do is I want to put a train station here. So we'll probably put it about here. So we'll put the station here. I don't think we're going to have enough to do this. I should have made, no. Right, so we'll go back and we'll get so we'll go 1 train station, 2 platforms to start with, and that's what we need there. So unlike the tractor and truck and explorer, with them it won't go onto autopilot while you're in the vehicle, whereas the train will. So you can ride the train while it's on autopilot. Which makes it a lot better. I'll grab 30 of those. I'm not sure we'll grab the whole lot and we'll put them in the container down here. Over the top. Now, right. Grab all those. I'll put them in there. We need another 10 motors. So we'll just grab that. Now we'll go back out here. That's cool. And how much? Okay, we should have enough to go all the way around. Yeah, can we get all the way back up here? Can I do it? Nope. I need to land. Okay, so now we'll put our just put it about here, I think. So I'll go station blank 1, 2. So we'll put our station here. Now you always want to make sure the arrow is pointing in the direction of travel of the train. So a lot of people can get confused with train systems. Whether you do, you can put a branch line in. You can so you can have a line that goes off it. Yeah, and you can have your train go in there and do all sorts of stuff. You can have loops like this, or you can have backwards and forwards trains, like it travels from this one to that one. And a lot of people get confused with how the system works. No, I don't want a station, I want a platform. And I don't want it facing that way. I want it facing that way. Oh, I didn't get enough. Oh well, never mind. So what we'll do now is we'll go back here, down here. What I'll do is I'll put so what I like to do is, where you got a train station like this, is I like to make a bunch of 2-length tracks. That way, if I decide that I want to put another platform in, I just got to delete that section track and put the platform in. The rule of thumb to remember is the train station faces the direction that the train is going to enter the station. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if your train, whether it's on a loop or a branch or a backwards and forwards thing, if your train's coming into the station this way to pick up or drop off, that is the direction your train's going that way. So that's the direction that the station's got to follow. So say for example, I'm just going to have it going backwards and forwards. Let's go to here. Because I haven't got enough to make another station. So if I've just got it going from there around to the other one, then I'll put the station at the other end facing this way, because that's the direction the train's going to be travelling. But what you want to do is you want to put another engine at the back facing backwards. And then you give that a separate name. So we've got to give this one. We're going to name this one steel factory. And that's going to be ore as well. Right, so now we can go to the timetable here and we can manipulate the train here. So it's going to go from the main factory to the steel factory on the loop. But what we'll do is we'll go back, because it wants to go back to the main factory. It won't work because it's not. So because I've got it on a loop, I'm going to have all my stations going the same way. So all my stations are going to be pointing that way, and then that way, and that way. But I'll just show you if you want to do. I'm not sure. So we'll get that and we'll delete that. And then we'll put that on this end. But we want it to face, so they're facing away from each other. So we'll jump on here, we'll give it a name. Or train. Enter timetable, main ore factory, and then you select it from there, steel ore factory, and then autopilot on. Yeah, that's what I thought. So what we need to do, oh hold on, unable to reach next stop. Why? Take that off. Oh, right, okay. Now, this is you've got to really think about this sometimes. I'll figure out what the reason is, and I'll show you. So, that train is pointing this way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back onto that train, and I'm going to add the steel factory in. Right. Now, that train is travelling this way to get into the station. But which way is the station facing? The station is facing this way. So what we need to do is we need, and this is why I put those little two short things on there. Train station. Might just fit in here, no more. Train station should fit in there. Come on, get on here. Get there. Now we need the arrow to point backwards, because the train is going this way to come into the station. Main Satisfactory. So, yeah. Timetable. No power, that's why. So we'll run. This is going to cut through, but kind of. Timetable. Not connected. See, these are all things that you need to think about. Now it's got manufactory. Close that. And it's on its way. So you should see it, here it comes. Now I'm not sure, because I very rarely use this system. Doesn't matter, you don't need to put any track there, because it'll stop before that. Or just on it there. Okay, cool. So that's answered that question. So we can climb on there and hitch a ride with it. I think it used to be that you'd have to name each individual the train at both ends, different names, and do all this kind of weird stuff, but it looks like they've fixed that now. So this train is one unit, even though it's got two locos on it. So you can now have it transferring stuff between the stations, between the factories. And it'll just keep doing that endlessly until you stop it. Now, because we've already put power on that one at the other end, it's connected, so it doesn't need a power cable put onto it. So you see, where's the power connector? See, there's the power connector there. There's no power cable connected to it. And so it's powered through the rail. So if I... right, so we'll carry on. Now I'll show you what... I just, it's just a habit with me that I just like to put that extra couple of bits in, that short rail in. Right, how did we do this? We went from here, and I think we went to here, and we went down here. Went up here, didn't we? I think we've went a bit closer with it. That'll do, that's close enough. So the fact that it carries, the rail carries the power, can be very handy, and you'll see that in a second. One, two, three, 4. I'll give you an example here. Gotta be two. You can just get your track and go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that'll put the twist in it, the turn in it for you. But the problem with doing that sometimes it develops that slight wobble that I was telling you about, which is not really noticeable on here. Maybe it's not going to do it, I don't know. Okay, so we'll put I'll just explain it rather than doing it because I haven't got the resources. I should have got a heap more. But if I wanted to put a heap of miners out here, rather than run cables all the way from over there like we had to do out here, so I've got that cable, that power cable that goes all the way out there. Rather than doing that, you can just put your station in here with your freight platforms or whatever, your fluid platforms, either or. Is you can get water, pump water into your fluid platform and have the train carry water for you. So rather than so you put your train station with your platforms and everything else, and then you just run the power from the train station down to your individual miners. Or if you're building a factory out here, then you can use it to power the factory. So say for example I decide to do like a mini factory, and I decide to make a bunch of screws, rods and plates out here, or I just want a whole bunch of screws, so I might use these to make screws, and I've got, I need copper sheet, so I can use that, and I can, do my concrete. Or if there happened to be, what I could also do is have the train pick up, say, way out there, because there's heaps of coal out there, way out over the other side of the map, have the train pick up coal from out there and bring it round to here and deliver it here to make steel. And then I can have, one platform drop off the steel, the coal, and I can have another platform pick up the steel ingots and take the steel ingots to there, for example. But the thing you'll want to try and do is one platform per item. So each platform has one item. Unless you want to get into using your smart splitter and sorting stuff and things like that. But I find that tends to get kind of confusing, and it can block things up as well. So, but your train can act as a buffer as well, so you've got an extra supply at either end. So, this one here, for example, this train here, is just going to be I'm just going to be using it to pick up What are we going to be picking up? Limestone, maybe. Well, the way I normally do it is I have limestone, iron ore, copper and coal. And you always want to try and keep them in one particular order. You know, whether you put your limestone first or your iron first or whatever. Try and keep it in some logical order. I like to do it limestone, iron, copper, then coal, because that's the order that you progress. Like, you know, when you first start the game, if you have limestone, and then the next thing is your concrete, and then you set up right there. I've got to go this way. This is where it gets a bit interesting. See whether I've laid it out correctly. 1, 2, 3, 4. There, way. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now what I'll do is I'll do the corner here. One, 2, 3, 4. I'll take this to here. One, 2, 3, 4. Oh. Oh, I could run into a problem here. Maybe, maybe not. 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay. So I'm going to have to make this a sharp corner. Make this a 3. Ooh. 1, 2, 3. I think I've got everything else connected back there. Better go back and double check just in case. It'd be just like me to leave something blank. I only wonder why the heck. So if I wanted to put a branch going off here, all I do is I can connect it here. So we'll go from here, we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then they'll just continue along there. So you can connect into there, and then you can just, and there's your branch. And And you can do that, do whatever you know, anything with that you want, you can take it through there and maybe loop it back in there so it just runs on loop like this, or possibilities are endless. And you've got this little wee junction lever here, which I don't know that it actually makes any difference. When it's on autopilot, I don't think it really does. All I can say is play around with it. And just, you know, whatever works type thing. Right. I'll just connect that straight up to there. Yes, I know there's a splitter down there, or two, or three, or something. And see how I've got a bit of a twist in there? I don't know what's caused that. Could be because of this here. I have come across that occasionally where it just puts a random twist in it. That's better. That's why I tend to do those, you know, those to put two on the end of it if I'm doing a Aurora, a turn, or anything like that. It eliminates the possibility of putting little ripples in it. And there's a lot of power slugs out here. It's a good time to spot them. Not like this. It's a good time to go power slug hunting. Oh, I think is there two? There's three up there in that same tree. Wonder. I think I saw a purple one over there. We haven't got any purple ones yet, have we? I'm just having a look to see if almost looks like there's three in that one tree. I'd have to go explore that. Oh, wow, that is one rich tree. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're on the homeward stretch now. So what we'll do is we'll grab, once we've got this done, 1, 2, 3, 4, we'll go around and put in a few stations, or a couple of stations maybe, and gather up some extra resources, especially iron. So I'll have it stopping at like 1 or 2 stations to pick up some iron and then drop the iron at the first factory and the second factory. And I'll just keep going around on a loop Oh, and if I can find any more coal, I'll do that as well. Because I'm gonna increase, upgrade our steel factory. Will need more coal as well. Something we haven't worked on either yet is explosives. We need to do that at some stage. But the problem is that requires coal as well. Which is partly why I haven't done it, because I'm using coal in the for power. Right. So I'll take this one out. What I'll do is put this back where it belongs. And it's going to really confuse the train, because it won't know where it wants to go. Make sure it's pointing in the right direction. And put that back in there just for now. And rename this station main factory. The reason I put the ore on there is because later on I'm going to have a train. Yeah, we're going to be picking up other parts, like, you know, bringing steel parts and stuff like that to this factory or other factories, or as I suggested earlier on, I may be making screws out there and then bringing them to this factory or another factory, or up the top there, or who knows where. And I'll have one train devoted to the ore and another train devoted to the parts. Right, so we want to get rid of this station, this platform here, because that's a fluid one, and we'll put that as a standard platform. And we'll go, and we need I'll do 3 of those for now, and we'll do 9 of these, and we'll do 3 of those. So we'll go and get what we need. Got enough computers, but I'm going to go and put them up just so we've got some. Got more at the base, down the bottom. It's not making them very quickly. I might grab a bunch of motors to take in there as well. I want motors, not stators. Where's the motors? Motors are over here. Although rotors I've picked up, not. Yeah, got the wrong way. Right, we'll go back out here. pick up what modular frames we can. So because I've changed the direction of that train, the direction of that station rather, that train's probably not going to operate. It's going to get stuck, so we'll go and deal with that in a minute. Right. Nope. Where are they? Here. Right, so we'll go and fix this train up. Turn the light on so we can see. Right, so what we need to do is take that off there. No, you can't select with that. And that faces that way. Right. So what you can do is you can just manufactory, and it'll just go on its own. So we're going to set up we're going to go around once more. I'm going to set up a thing here as I was suggesting. So I'll set up one there, possibly one out here somewhere. I think there's some more. Yeah, there's some more down there. Might put a mini, I don't know. Me and through the archway. See, we clip through it, but the train doesn't, so. So you can see down the bottom of the screen, it's got how much power it's currently using and its current speed. And so you'll see it slows down a bit at the corners slow it down, so it needs to increase speed so the power goes up. I have actually had one of these trains up going up to 500 kilometers an hour. Alright, so I'll jump off here. And, continue I'd pull it off for now. Jump on them and stop them. I'll just back them up because it's still wanting to stop there. Okay, so we need concrete. So what you can do as well is you can set up your own, have your own train that just you ride wherever you want to go. Oh, okay. So we'll throw some of this in here. And do is with that. Get the concrete we need here. The concrete we need here. Take a couple of extra bags. So all we need to do is we need to find 400 rubber. I think I left some rubber in here. We've got 400 rubber. I think we've got... How's that for advanced planning? Grab our 100, but no, we won't just use. Okay, I think we've got... Yep, we should be alright.
Milestone reached. The fuel generator will match power generation to the increased consumption of recently acquired technologies and buildings. Additionally, improved conveyor belts and lifts can now be constructed. Caterium scanning unlocked.
So, those fuel generators, we'll work on those later. Right. We need computers. I'm going to take a bit more with me than what I need. Heavy modular frames, I'll grab none of those because we don't have any. Motors, cable. You'll go on. So we'll take this up here and we'll go up to the train. And let's move him forward a little bit. Because I need 3 platforms on here. I need 4 platforms on here. You can see what I mean by having those 2 double gaps. And we need 4. I don't know whether I counted for those or not. 2, 4. Now I don't think... I did try it once and it didn't work. I'm going to try it again. I don't think you can back the train up so that it picks up, for example, that. I want to go backwards, don't I? I think it'll just clip through it. Yep. So that's one thing that's a bit of a nuisance. So what I'll do is go on autopilot. I was going to try and get rid of that thing that I just put down, but and we'll turn the autopilot off for a second. And we'll take it backwards. And we'll put another 4 stations in here. Another 3 stations in here rather. So the 1, 2, 3. The trains do have a limited amount of pulling power. 2. Why are you not connecting on there? Oh, it's because I haven't got this. So if you've got a lot of freight cars on there, I'll just bring it over here, and they're all full, and you try to take it up a steep hill, it may struggle. I don't remember. Oh, I know what that is. It's the second one here. Actually, so what we'll do is we'll move all these. Maybe you can't do it while it's on autopilot. It's going to run away on us now. We've got to catch up with it. Just want to do something back here, because I'm very particular about certain things. And I'll just show you what. So when I go into the timetable, okay, what's gone wrong here? And where is that train? Don't remember putting another train down. Put the extra freight car down, but this is it. That's counting it as a separate train, and it's not showing. So this here that's doing that. It must have been. Okay, so what we'll do. Go back here. So there's a lot. It takes, the initial setup is always a process and a half. It takes quite a bit to do your initial setup. But once you've got it set up, it more than pays for itself. I guess you could say. It's more than worth it. Okay, so let's see what we've got here. We've got no trains, so I need to put a train on there. So we'll put a loco there, a loco there, and 4 freight cars, limestone, iron, copper, coal. And we'll name this train. We'll name it or train 1. You can go backwards and forwards with it as well. Okay, so now we go back to the station here. So I want to show you something. Timetable. Right. So when we add the trains here, see it's got main factory down the bottom and steel factory at the top. I don't want it round that way. I want the main factory always at the top. So what I'll do is I'll just remove that and put this one back in. And this will be steel factory. T-O factory, yes. So we go to the timetable. It's got main factory at the top. And then just click on there and put steel factory. It'll go autopilot on. And it may take a couple of seconds for it to program itself. So, you know, it will say invalid next stop or something like that. I was just switching through. Oops, I want to get off here, don't I? So I want to put train factory in here. Train factory. Iron. Or pickup. Right, so I want the train station about here, maybe. And I've just realised I didn't made a boo-boo. So you always want to put your train station down first. And you want to put all white. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Going too fast to count. And so the train station goes down here. Don't give me floors too steep. The platform there. Two, 3. I don't think there's any coal around here, so I don't think we need to and always remember to connect up your train. Connect up your... I'm just going to just do this straight out because chances of me adding an extra platform on here is slim to none. Right, so we need to find the power. Find which side it's on. I'd like to give myself a little bit of room on either end. And the power thingy is on this end, which is typical. So what we'll do is we'll jump down here. And get that there, and turn your light on so we can see, and we'll go to there, and we'll bring this across to here, and then we'll run out the power cables out to here. Find any beasties that want to try and attack us. Maybe we've got more. I think there might be one over here somewhere. I can hear one. No. Oh, there is one. The main thing I think we need right now is going to be iron. And coal if I can find it. So what we'll do is we'll just there's a normal. And that's a normal. Okay, that's cool. So we'll go we need don't know if we're gonna have I might just have to put Mark 1s in there for now. Because I don't have any encased industrial beams. That one goes there and that one goes there. And because we're not going to see this anyway, put a merger in here at the top of the hill. Pointing that way. Now, is that going to reach here? Too long. Okay, so we'll go jump up on top of here. We'll get as straight a shot as we can at it. That's going, oh, that's going to the output. What's it here? Spitter. And we'll jump back up on here. It's not going to be straight, but we'll just deal with that. Right, that's our first. Actually, that doesn't want to go on there. That wants to go in the second one. And the input is that one there. And this is probably not going to reach. What is? Okay, cool. Right, so that's going to be 120, 240 a minute. Right, now see if we can get ourselves up there. What I might actually do is there's probably a spitter protecting that. So we've now got Mark 4 belts and they can 480 per minute. Alright, so what I'll do is I'll put a ramp coming down here. Just to give us easy access. And you can go on here, and you can look at the timetable and you can see where it is. So the steel factory is its next stop, so it's going to stop there. So we're going to call this ore mine east, northeast. Ore mine in E. And if we get this in quick enough, add on my northeast, like that. Is it going to stop here? No, it's not. But we're going to catch it anyway. I want to see if there's any coal around here. I don't think there is. Of course, what I could do is just look on the map. Okay, there's something up there. That's those two. 500 meters away. We'll go and have a look at that, shall we? Oh, it's right there. Okay. Cool. I hope that's a pure. It'd be nice if it's a pure. Anyone protecting it? Yes, there is. Oh, there's two of them. Oh. Run, 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 run. 3. Run, run even further. Looks like there's 3 coal nodes out there. Right, let's go and get this dude. Any more? I don't think there was. There's one here. Oh, okay. Okay, so let's see what I've got. Impure. Oh. Normal. Normal. Oh well, it'll help. Every little bit's gonna help. So we'll get our equipment workshop and we'll make 3 more of these. That will really help with our steel factory. Okay, so we'll put them down here. And we'll convert them to Mark 2s a bit later on. So we'll put a merger in here. Going that way. That go in there. They can go in there, which is not going to reach. So we'll jump up here and we'll put and that out to about there. Give it a bit of a boost. We'll do this one over here. I'll probably just take that up to there. Don't know if it's going to reach all the way to there. No, it's not. So we'll jump up here and get that on a bit of a square type thing. Be out about there. Lift it up a bit. Put that on there. Connect it to there. And then run this. As far as we can. To here. Too long. Not by much though. Just bring that round a fraction to it. And it's going to be going over here. It's going to be a spaghetti junction as much as we want because we're not going to see it. Well, we may see it, but we won't see it very often. So who said we were only going to put... See, that train's going to come to a stop in a minute. Oh! It was close. that again, shall we? We'll try it from this. No, we won't. We'll put... Give myself a bit of a buffer. And then connect that up, and that train will just carry on. Run us right over. See, what happens if it runs us over? It doesn't, it just goes straight through us. So that's going to have iron ore in it. And because the default setting is to load the train, there's nowhere for it to unload at the moment, because I haven't set any of the stations to unload. But I want that to fill up anyway. Yeah. And you can't open the inventory while it's loading. I want to try and fill up that inventory and try and get this backed up as much as I can as well before we start. Right, so now I need to go down here again. And we want to bring it, that's the input there. Right, where is it there? Yeah, run some power. Power pole at the top here. Put a power pole there just in case we decide to connect into that at some stage. Power pole here, and let's go. 1, 2, 3. Too long? Okay. Actually, what I might do. Yeah. Here. Bring that to there. Bring this to here. 1, 2, 3. So we've got it's going to be 60 with Mark II. 120. 120. 240. 300. So we'll take a bit of a break here. While it's dark time. It's about to become daytime though. So these belts here, the Mark IIIs, are 270. 270, but I'll get some. That's why I wanted to make these as early as I could, so I got a good supply of them. So they'll handle that 300 without a problem. And even if I've got to, even if I want to put some power shards in them, overclock them, I've got plenty of room on the belt to do it. So, I may end up doing it, I don't know. We'll see how we go. But for now, we just want to try and get whatever we can. And I'll just miss the train, so I missed me train. We may need to bring some limestone in. So, I don't know if you can see from here, but I've missed the first one, and I've gone to the second one, and I've missed the third one, and I've gone to the fourth one. So it's going to be, for me, limestone, iron, copper, and coal. And I may add a couple of other ones on as well. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. I already had 4 on there, and I've just put one on there that I didn't need. Okay. I thought I'd only put 3 on there. I've got that there, yep, okay. I could almost just put a steel, oops, steel factory out here, and then just bring bring the iron ingots in, as I was suggesting earlier on. Iron, copper ingots. No, we'll get it right yet. Third time lucky. Steel ingots. Which might be a bit of an easier solution. But for now, I think we'll just do it this way. Because I can have the iron ore being going to both of my bases. What we'll do is there's more iron ore around somewhere. Over that way. So we'll just wait out the night here for a second. We were supposed to have had a lunar eclipse last night, and it was supposed to coincide with a supermoon as well. It was supposed to be a blood moon or something or other. I don't know. It was this very rare event, and from all accounts, it was supposed to have looked, I guess, something like that, but more visible. But it didn't look anything like that. Just looked like normal. What happens? Can a train run me over? No, it just goes straight through me. So the trains don't have a hitbox at all. Oh, purple power shard. Do we want to try and get that? We can't use it yet, but we have to do the research for it in the map. Okay, but anyway, now we've got daylight, let's find this iron ore. Right down there. I'm gonna pick up this power shard. Keep above those space bees so they don't get me. Right, that iron ore was down here somewhere. Right there. And we've got one of those spitter dudes protecting it. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Yeah, you beauty. Now I'll just make sure there's only the one there. So I'll just go up here. Find the high ground and we'll do our ping. Don't see any more around, so that must be it. So if you overclock a pure, you end up with a really good node. Right, we'll get a floor is too steep. Portable miner. So we're going to be doing a lot of upgrading soon. That looks almost straight. Try to decide if it's straight or not. Yeah, that'll be straight there. Okay, so we'll go directly this way. Right, so I'll put the train station. Right, so I want the platform there. So it'll be iron, limestone, blank station, a blank thing. Station will be there. So I'll put a ramp there. That way it'll keep things reasonably straight. What I'm gonna do. I want to keep away from those space bees. So we'll put 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let's do it this way. It's just easy, isn't it? Briefly, and that's our ramp here. So put the train station in here. Is that right? Yep. Platform there. What you can do is, because I'm not going to put because there's no limestone there, there's no point really in there's no point in putting in a station, wasting resources and putting a station in there. Now, connect that up. The question is, what are we going to call this station? East. Yep, we'll call this Ore Mine East. Ore Mine East. And get the timetable, get that, add that, Ore Mine East. So you can look at your timetable to see where your train is. It's the main station, but you can also go onto the map and there it is there. See ya. So it was a good call, looking for that iron. So overclocked, that'll give us 200%, it'll give us one beltful, which is 480. So now we need to go down here and run the belt. I don't really want to put, you know, I could put conveyor lifts on them and everything else to make them look better, but for one thing, you know, we're not going to see it anyway. Actually, what I'll do is I'll try and lift this up a bit just to make it look a bit better. But one thing, we're not going to see it really, as I was saying, and when we upgrade with the that was too long. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do this temporarily so I can get myself lined up. So if you stand right on the edge of the belt, I don't want to disturb those bees. The reason I'm flying slow is because I didn't give myself the run boost. Right, so I'll go back up here. Get rid of this one here, these two here. Put that down to about there, just rough enough. See if that's going to reach. No, it's not. I don't care. Right, so we've already done that, on programmed that onto the train, haven't we? Yep, and it's on its way. So what I think I'll do is I'll wait for that, catch the train back to the steel factory, and get those encased industrial beams, and oh, more coal. Oh wow. Oh, okay, we're going to be well made here, guys. when it comes to naming the stations, you can name them whatever you want, you know. There's no... It's your game, you know. Unless you're playing multiplayer. Then you got to think of others. Right, so I'll set these all to unload the train. I don't need coal here, so we'll bypass that. I could actually take that coal one out, but just misses that. So we'll jump off here and we'll set these all to unload the train. If we can do it quick enough. I don't think there's anything in them anyway. No, they're all empty. What's in that last one? Oh, coal. So now we'll go over here. How many miners have got? 1, 2, 3. We've got 5 there, so we've got 6 miners. So we'll go here and we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we've got our I grab quite a bit. And modular frames down the bottom. So we'll just use the pipe to get down there. Or we could just grab some out of here. Ah. Okay, so that's something that's going to need upgrading. We may not have enough to do this. I think we may have some at the back at the base. Do we want to upgrade that now? Or... No, I think we'll leave it because the next episode is going to be devoted to reorganizing these factories. And more than likely what I'll do is I'll start with this factory. So yeah, look at that. We might as well take the hypertube back. It might be a little, I don't know, 6,500 in the other. We're taking the hypertube back anyway, by the looks of it. Yeah, so I'm gonna multi-level the factories, similar to what I was planning here. Let's hope we've got some modular frames in here. Oh, we've only got 10. We need 60. Okay, handcrafting. Or parts, modular frame. That's where you've got to go into purchases here, and you've got to take them out. Oh, we've got a box there for my... Okay, so now we go back and we do our upgrades. Got the top here. Just missed the train by the sound of it, but what we'll do is we'll go back down here and we'll make our own train. Transportation, 1 and 1. White beacons. And beacons are in here. And where's our buddy? Hello. I'm Sam Moore. Only gave me 1. Okay. Well, that can go in here. Because I don't think you can sync that. I don't think you can do anything with it. You can delete it, but... right, we're going to go here and do our... over these. I might, at some stage, put a hypertube going up to the station. It might save us a bit of time and everything as well. Right, so I was saying, when you do trains, you don't have to do them at a station or anything like that. You can just put them down anywhere. And see, another reason I have this empty platform here is if I want to set this one here to go autopilot, my to if it stops at a station, it's not going to load or unload anything. I can use that. So if you're building like a long way from your base and you've got rail going to wherever you're going, then you can put whatever supplies you need into the I want to call it a wagon because that's what we call them over here. Your freight car and whatever. Right, so we'll go to coal. So we need 12. See how much space we've got. Remembering that we'll get one back as well, so probably only really need 6 of them. Right, so I think we've got a bunch of them at the base too, haven't we? Oh, stop. So because we haven't got the conveyor lifts, they just keep working as normal. And we want to upgrade that to... I want to change this on here. Change our hotbar. So we've got the highest one on there. Change that one in a minute. Change that one as well, but yeah. And that and that. And we'll go over here. Oh, how many? See how we go here. That Mark II, 1, 2. So that leaves us with 2, and we'll still end up with 1 left over. So these just clip through each other. I've heard that Coffee Stain, the developers, are This is coal, isn't it? Is it coal? I think I've got that going to the wrong place. I'm going to take this off for now. So I think I've got that on the wrong. Oh, that's iron. Okay, that's in the right place. That's it. Mark 2. And what's the speed of that? How much is that giving us? 240, and we're on a 270 belt, so I'm happy with that. So we'll go I want a Mark 3. No, I want Mark 3. And I want here and connect onto there. And we've got to get some power down to here, so that's on the other side. So we bring power down here, turn on our light so we can see, and it goes to there, comes across to here, and then we just go up here to the high ground so we can see. Was too steep. Don't tell me the floor's too steep. Right. Yeah, we have another one out here. Did we pick up that? No, we didn't, did we? Yeah, we saw the coal, but we didn't put a miner on it. I think I saw some coal. Yeah, down there. Okay, so that might work out perfect for another plan I've got. Oh, wow. Do I want to? No, I'll do that later. Because what I want to do is I want to put a station somewhere near here, so I can just run power cable to there, and then get rid of these other ones that are going cross country. Right. So what I believe Coffee Stain are going to do is make the trains so they have collision boxes so they can't pass through each other. But I understand in the process they are possibly going to put signals in as well. So, you can send your trains and, you know, without them colliding and all that kind of stuff. It's going to make the game a lot more interesting, but I used to play Train Simulator anyway. So I'm kind of used to that sort of thing. I need to move forward. When and how they're going to do that, I have no idea, but... or even if they're going to actually do it. Coffee stain, anything's possible. Oh, I've already collected those ones, okay. I don't think I'm gonna have to start using, oh no. Got 9 there, I might have enough to fill myself up. Just. Okay, so what I think we'll do is we'll end it here, and next episode we'll start with the... Can I not jump on that? Can I jump on that sign? No. We'll do the we'll at least start with the factory out there. The steel factory. We should get that done on one episode. And then the episode after that, we'll work on this one here upstairs, and we might move our concrete production upstairs as well, and bring in some extra limestone. I may just bring some limestone. I may just use this one here. Interesting. Actually, that coal that's over there in the far corner, there's sulphur over there as well, so I might be able to make a part of our explosives factory. We need steel, so I wonder if there's any iron nearby. Might be making our explosives factory over there. You know what? I might actually look at that next episode, just for some fun. Because even if we don't have any iron nearby, we can get it from the... have we got any sulphur in here? Can we start that? Got 31 sulphur. haven't got enough. But we can work on that next episode. Or something different. Got plenty of that. You need steel pipe. Yeah, so we can, if need be, we can put another station or two out here. And pick up some more iron. But we'll work on that next time. Think about that, I think. So, with that, thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. Okay, we'll come and talk to you just as we say goodbye. Okay, you're kind of starting to give me some good stuff. You back away from me and then you come running up to me. Okay, so once again, thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed and look forward to seeing you next time.